If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.
All right, I want to get into this. Joe, you're a father, correct? Yeah. That was Christmas.
Got my guy sitting over there, checking out some dude.
Little Steven.
He's just hanging out. What was the first Christmas like for you?
It was ridiculous. Santa brought some gifts, just a couple. He probably understood that, he wasn't going to be able to open presents too well. But I don't think the grandparents got that memo.
Right.
Went over to my wife's parents in the morning and left with a truckload of I don't know what. And went over to my parents in the afternoon and for dinner and left with a truckload of I don't know what. Nobody got the memo that a 6-month-old doesn't really open presents
no idea.
by himself. But it was actually just really cool. Hey, what can you say? I mean, if you had a kid, you know what it's like. It's been pretty cool.
He was going after the wrapping paper and the bows.
Yeah, you try to help him out and rip a little bit for him, let him rip it off, and then he puts it right in his mouth and wants to eat it. So.
Well, I bring that up because I've heard a rumor, just a rumor I've heard on the street, that perhaps someone else in this room might be becoming a father soon. It's a rumor that I heard.
What?
I don't think it's Nestor, no. No, it's not me. It's not me, I swear, that I know of. I heard a rumor perhaps the host of Thursday Night Live might be expecting, or maybe his wife, is perhaps expecting a child.
We are expecting that.
Wow!
A little baby boy.
Wow, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's exciting. I saw Joe do it, so it looked like a lot of fun. We decided to jump on board.
Wait, this isn't a competition thing. Like, I'm totally going to be a better father than you are.
We're going to see whose kid is more athletic.
I know he's a little nervous about that.
I'm definitely nervous about it.
You guys have kept this under wraps for a little while. You guys,
we have. We've told, just, close friends and family. And, I just don't think you fit into that.
I know, I'm aware.
I'm kidding. We just haven't really made it public, but, our family knows and stuff, so. It's exciting. I think she's due in May.
Nice.
He thinks.
Nice.
I think. We'll see.
Or it's going to be really weird when I show up at the hospital and nothing happens.
Yeah, so, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of crazy. It's a little surreal still. But I'm excited. I'm excited to be a father.
Joe, tips? Anything to offer? Any,
I don't have a single tip. Look, he's a mama's boy over there. Right?
His wife claims he doesn't do anything. He can't really help me, change a diaper or anything like that. He's never done
I think at this point, Dennis has probably changed more of his diapers than I have.
You might be right.
Is there anything you've learned about being a father, by the way, that you didn't expect? Is there anything now 6 months in where you're like, dude, yeah.
Oh, I don't think I knew absolutely anything, so everything's kind of a surprise. But it's just really cool. Back to Dennis is trying to make fun of my son for being athletic and stuff like that. Dennis actually secretly was hoping that he had a girl, so he didn't have to worry about that.
There's a lot of
this is really going to be competitive. Like you're going to have. No, I don't know.
Obviously, my son's going to dominate. No big deal.
No, it doesn't sound competitive at all. Now that you say it like that,
yeah.
It sounds like it's totally non-competitive.
Nestor was just telling us that you got engaged the other day.
Oh, you would do that.
Yeah,
you would do that. Yes, I did get engaged.
Congratulations, Glenn. That's very exciting.
Life changes abound up at this table, apparently. Joe, you don't have anything to announce, do you? Like, another kid on the way or something like that?
I wish.
Another kid on the way?
No. I felt like we had reached that part of the show where that's what we were doing.
No.
You haven't thought about names yet, have you?
We're really struggling with names.
Okay.
We call him Peter right now. But
why? I mean, is there a story there?
Well, because Peter Pitta is just such a terrible name.
It does sound awful, yes.
That's why we kind of joke and call him Peter.
But you understand, if you don't think of anything else, it's going to come out and you're just going to keep calling him that.
I know. Right. Sadly, if we can't think of anything else, that'll end up being his name. Probably.
Right.
But do you have any suggestions? I don't know what.
Well, I think that Glenn sounds like a great name.
We would never do that.
No, wait a second. You don't want to remember this year of doing shows together forever?
Not forever.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I tried. Okay, so we did that. Thank you, by the way. Thank you. Everybody give it up for Dennis and Mateo one more time. Wonderful, wonderful news. I like the last couple weeks, I've been sort of dancing around, like, do I bring it up? Do I not bring it up? So I'm glad that when I brought it up, you were like, you know what, man? Yeah, it's time.
I think we're ready.
It's time. Joe, what was that, by the way? What was that like for you? When like everybody was asking you about it, like, you know?
Oh, about having a kid?
Yeah.
I don't know. You know, just what can you say? Yeah, I'm excited. You know,
But you've got almost like it's like a TMZ type of thing. You almost have like the Baltimore paparazzi chasing you down at this point.
You know what? It was the off season. So I imagine if it was during the season, maybe I would have heard a little bit about it. But it was all during the off season. It was kind of on the down low, and you know, we did it back at home. And I don't really remember too much about it. Every now and then people would ask me, and you know, just have a comment here or there, something nice to say about it.
All right, Joe. Just tell the truth. Are you playing on Sunday or not?
Yes.
All right, good. There we go. You handled that now. Stop asking about it. Stop calling me about it. What's it like for you, you know, sort of knowing that this is a game that there's not a lot on the line, but perhaps you can move up in seeding a little bit. What's it been like this week, the celebration of clinching a division to saying we got to turn around and play another football game this week?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's always how it is. So we don't, you know, it's not really any different. The difference is that, you know, I think every year I've been here, we've either had the chance to win a division, or we've had the chance, or we've had to win to be the wild card, or be in the playoffs. Period. So this week is definitely a little bit different, and you know, whereas I'm going to play and guys are going to play, you also have to be smart and do what's best for you, your team moving forward.
Sure.
And you know, we'll see what happens with John. Some of those decisions that John has to make come Sunday.
Dennis, is there any part of you that was like, dude, if you told me this week I had the week off, I wouldn't really mind that given the way that I feel right now?
I mean, any rest you can get this late in the season is huge, and you know, I know, you know, we want to be as healthy as we can going into the playoffs, and that's a big part of it. And I think we're, you know, getting healthy at the right time, because we're going to get a lot of guys back after this game, and you know, Ray Lewis included, and some of those, you know, guys have been so huge for us. But you know, this is a fun game, because really, you know, the pressure of trying to get into the playoffs and win a division and all that's off, and now we just get to kind of have fun, play football, and sharpen up and gain a little bit of momentum going into the playoffs.
Is there anything to be made about offensive continuity that, you know, you guys still only a couple weeks in with Jim Caldwell, that you could use another week of clicking and the calls? What's it been like? Because you guys now getting the calls come in, it's Coach Hasso that's calling them into you, right, Joe?
Yeah.
What's that been like? Is it seamless? Is it you don't even remember who the voice is in your head at that point?
No, you know what? It was different. You know, when we first went out to practice, probably for the first time. But after that, it's been pretty good. It's been seamless, and you know, we've made the transition. So I think we're pretty good with all that stuff.
So is the continuity factor, the, you know, just another week maybe blown out of proportion?
Yeah. You know, either way, no matter what happens on Sunday, you guys are going to either say, oh, maybe they should have played him longer, or oh, maybe they shouldn't have played him at all, or, you know.
I'm already practicing those, by the way.
It's whatever's going to happen in that playoff game. There'll be a reason for it. So
right,
you know, all we have to do is make sure that we continue to look forward and continue to go out there and win football games and play the best, you know, play to the best of our ability to make sure that happens. And you know, I think we're going to do what's best for us, and having some of those guys sit down may be what's best for us, and we have to understand that and really believe in that.
Dennis, weird nature to the possibility you could end up playing this team 2 straight weeks if it works out that way?
Yeah, I mean, you know, that would be interesting if that happened, and it certainly can. You know, I think, what's the scenario? If New England loses and we win, then we become the 3rd seed, and then would potentially play, would play the Bengals again the next week. So, I mean, it's kind of a weird scenario, but not anything we can worry about. You know, we just gotta, you know, play as best we can on Sunday, and you know, try and stay sharp going into the playoffs.
Just got a game to win, no doubt. Give it up for Joe Flacco and Dennis Pitta, ladies and gentlemen. We've reached the part of the show where Dennis does a read.
It's my time to
always play. My favorite. Dude, you're better at this, I think, than you are playing tight end, honestly. I really think
you're probably right.
You've gotten to that point.
I know.
Your bread and butter is Fremont. Let's go back to that. Let's go to Fremont, all right?
Gladly. If you're looking to buy or refinance a home, don't make a 30-year mistake by choosing the wrong lender. For record low interest rates, call Fremont Mortgage at 800-955-8508. Never an application fee, underwriting, processing, and closing all done at our local office. With rates at record lows, this will be the last mortgage you'll ever take out. Why risk it with someone else? Call Fremont Mortgage at 800-955-8508 or visit fremontmortgage.com. NMLS 1071.
I'm almost getting to the point where, like, next week, I might not even give you the sheet. I might just say, go ahead, do the read.
I think I could probably do that without looking.
Oh boy, we've got a challenge now. We should get Joe to do one. Joe?
Definitely not.
Oh.
Dennis did that way too smooth for me to have to follow that.
This is the competition thing. If you can't beat him, you don't even want to do it.
We'll let you read over one.
I'm not really that concerned about it.
It's just reading.
Yeah, right. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back in. More Thursday Night Live. We're out here at the Grill at Harriman House in Reisterstown.
If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.